Today, me and Julie are going to teach you how to make these bandana style
Bibs.
Yes.
Bibs.
Yes. Who are they for, Julie?
Preemie babies.
That's right, the tiny little ones.
The itty bitty babies.
So we're going to teach you how to cut out the fabric, how to sew the fabric, and how to put and how to put the little pinny thingy on it so it clips like that. Ready? Let's go!
I'm so sorry.
For this video, you are going to need the following things. You're going to need a pattern, a Linda button clipper,
And buttons. You need 2 sheets of fabric. They can be the same pattern or a different pattern
and please use a sewing machine or this will take you forever.
to do.
Yeah.
You'll also need an iron and an ironing board. If you do not have an ironing board, you can put the fabric on a towel and then iron it like that.
Don't forget to have adult supervision while doing this step. And last but certainly not least, your usual sewing
Pins.
and other accessories like scissors, pin cushion, and other threads that you may need. You're going to take your pin cushion and your pattern and put it on your first piece of fabric.
Be sure to fold your fabric in half.
In half, yes, please. Or else this will not work.
And you need to put the pattern edge on the edge of the fold line, just like so. Make it easier to cut out. Pin the pattern onto the fabric.
I used a cardstock because it was stronger. I just finished cutting the first piece of fabric and now I'm going to cut the second.
Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be sewn around. We'll show you when we get to that step.
Depending on the fabric that you're using, you're going to want to change the settings on your iron to that specific fabric so it doesn't ruin the fabric that you're using.
We have experienced that difficulty.
Many times.
So Julie, what are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm just going to put both sheets of fabric on the ironing board and I'm going to iron them and then put them together.
We iron them just to make them smoother and to undo the fold in the fabric.
Yes.
See.
Oh wait, that was right on the, please have adult supervision. If you're younger,
Then 9 years old.
yes please. No one wants to get burned.
Woo, look at that steam.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to put them together.
Woo!
I'm putting the fabric together and matching it as closely as I can. It doesn't matter whether it is perfect to the line or not. You're going to want to now put your iron and go from the middle to the outer edges to line them together.
And be sure when you put the 2 fabrics together, you have the nice right side in the inside.
Because Bella forgot to do that one
And
once.
it messes up the bid. Because once we sew them together, we
Flip it.
flip it.
You're now,
So the sewing thread line isn't visible.
yes.
Now Julie is going to pin them together so we can sew
Oops,
it.
wrong way. I recommend pinning them like this just because they're easier to pull out when you're sewing. Bella does it differently. I mean, it's all your preference, but if you're a beginner, I would recommend doing this because if you accidentally forget to go and pull one out,
You can,
if it goes over, it's fine. It's not going to break your needle or anything. Bella is going to sew for us since
it goes like this way, right?
Yeah, there we go.
So,
If this is your first time sewing with oh my gosh, sewing with the sewing machine, the sewing machine goes forward, so you're gonna be so what you do is you pull it through, and then around, and then through.
yes. So, you want, before you, is it showing?
Yes.
You want to have a big gap in the middle.
So that we can
So then we can
pull it through. Yeah.
make it inside out.
Please
So,
do not shut it, because then you're not gonna be able to close it, and that would be bad.
yes. So first, you want to start on this end of your big gap. You want to do it not too close to the edge, but like just right there.
So the point of the bib is on the outside of the sewing machine,
Yes.
and the gap is in the inside.
When you start, you want to go forward and then backward and then forward again. So then it doesn't, it's the sewing machine's way of tying a knot at the end so it doesn't pull through.
Yes.
To do that, for my sewing machine, you pull this down.
Most sewing machines have that little level right there. For this part, you're going to need a Sharpie
Or a pencil.
or a pencil, yes.
This just makes it
Or a
easier.
chopstick.
Yeah, or a chopstick would be good actually. So you see how I have this big gap in the middle? I overlaid the thread on both sides so that it wouldn't come undone. Okay. So now you're just gonna pull it inside out, make it like this. You don't have to try to get the things with your fingers. That's what the Sharpie is for. And then you put the Sharpie in.
And now you push the edges out.
Yes. Sometimes it gets difficult. Okay. And once you have that, you're going to iron it. So you want to fold the gap like this.
If it makes it easier, you can pin it shut and then iron it, but your pin will get ruined.
Yes, so you should try to fold it as best you can and then hold it with your fingers and have someone iron it for you.
Yeah, somebody can hold it while you iron it. And I'm going to, I just like that.
May take a few tries to fold it. This makes it easier to sew the top.
Yes. You don't want to actually fold it for this side.
Okay.
If one side is shorter than the other, you're going to want to sew closer to the edge so that it doesn't open up again.
We'll show you how to do that once we're done with the iron.
Yeah. Be careful, do not burn your fingers, your friend's fingers, yeah.
Tongue twister.
Yes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and iron the whole thing now.
It just makes it easier. It makes it nice.
And it makes it, the end result look very, very nice.
See?
Alright.
Cut.
Bella's now going to pin.
I pinned the little fold flap in the center. So now you're going to sew around the top. You can sew around the whole thing, but we just prefer to do the top because it was easier.
And it looks nice as well.
And it looks nice both ways.
Yes.
So for this, you're going to start at the very top on the left side of your bit.
Yes.
So you're going to put it under. And you're going to go backwards the first time, like I did before, just so it doesn't get unraveled. And for this one's going to be a little bit trickier because you want to try to make it nice. You want to try to make it nice and straight, and because this line is visible.
Yes. A tip to help you sew a straight line is to match the edge of the fabric with the edge of this petal right here or on the inside of here.
Now we are going to explain to you how to add the, what are they called? The buttons?
The snaps.
Yeah, the snap buttons onto your bib.
We are using the Linda snap button little tools for this little part. It is a child snap button and it is not going to go anywhere and you're not going to have to worry about a baby choking on one of the snaps.
Because they stick really nice.
Yeah, and they're not coming out. So if you mess up on this part, it's okay. And
it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, and this is why we were practicing on this piece.
On the scrap piece.
Yeah, where you make sure you have a scrap piece because you're gonna need it. And they come
in
with
so many different colors.
So you don't have to really worry about running out of any while you're practicing on one. It'll be all good.
Okay. So you can pick any color to start with. You need to be sure to have 2 of these things.
Here, two of the spiky ones, the ones with the little point on it, and have a rounded edge on one side.
Okay.
And then the other ones are going to have, one is going to look somewhat like this.
And the other one is going to look,
whoopsies,
like this.
So there's like an inverted one and an end.
So, you know. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's the same one. Here, right here.
Yeah, these.
One's an inverted one and one's an out.
Because you understand, once you clip, they're going to go like that and clip together.
Okay.
So
you need both of those. In a thicker fabric, you would use this. For the actual bib, you're going to want to use this. Bella is going to get ready to do it on...
We're going to show you how to do it on the bib.
On the bib. If you're not ready for this step, that's fine. Just keep on practicing.
And
Practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Practice does make perfect.
Okay.
We've done this at least 60 times.
Okay.
Like literally.
For this one's a little bit different. You're not, so it's, oops, sorry. It's going to be like this. You're going to have the opposite ends fold on top of each other like that.
So one side's going to have a rounded and the other side is
so
as well.
If you lay it flat like this, one side's going to have the smooth end, and then the other side's going to have like one of the things showing.
Yes. So the
so
snappy
that way,
side.
Yeah, so that way you can see.
Here, let me grab one that we've already done so that you can see. Here's one that we've already done. You can see that that side has the snappy part above and not the shiny, and then this side does.
So that way, when you snap it, it snaps like that. And then you have the banana for the little baby.
Little bandana. Cool. Did you just throw that?
Yes. So, for this bib that we made, we decided the white one matched the best. So,
unfortunately, it does not come with a gray. If you really want a gray, then do not get this set. Or, yeah, whatever.
It does have this really nasty color, though. Whatever. Anyway, so we are going to use this tool to poke through both. Try to do it in the center. Find a place where you want to do it.
Feel around. Make sure there's not too much fabric on the end.
Yes.
Just because it will be harder to snap it closed. Alright, and she's doing it. Oops. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, and
then you want to take whichever one of these things. Does it matter?
either one's fine.
Because these are reversible bibs, because you can clip them any way. It can either be this side or this side.
And if you chose to do the same color on both sides or the same pattern on both sides, then
It's same thing. You can do both sides the same way. Smush it. It's really good.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see it. Yeah. See, it's really, really flat, and it almost is at the edge right here. You can see it. Oh gosh. I don't know if it's not focusing. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you. So now you're going to put the smooth in the other way.
So
So
it's
this-
going to be on the other side. The other side. Mm.
Very intense. Don't want to miss it.
Like we said before, you don't want to do this unless you're completely sure you're not going to mess it up, or else all the time that you spent making the bib is going to go to waste.
Yes, because you can't take them off.
You do not have to do this step. You can use sewable ones if that makes you
Or
more
you can
comfortable.
Use Velcro. You can use Velcro.
Yeah, you can find this on Amazon. We'll try to put a link down in the description box so that you guys can find it too. It does make life a lot easier, and especially for us, since we're earning our silver award, it's going to take less time for us to do these than to use sewable ones.
Oh, look at that. It was a
Yay.
good one. It's not. And there you go. You have your finished bits. Yeah!
You have these beautiful.
Baby bits.
Don't worry, they don't have to be perfect.
Because these things are catching baby food. So if you're stressing the whole time, hoping it had to be perfect, just remember, it doesn't have to be perfect.
The thought that counts.
Yes, it's the thought that counts.
If you're giving this to somebody as a gift, I think it's a great gift because a lot of preemie babies
For
don't
like
have.
a baby shower?
Yeah, or a baby shower. A lot of preemies don't have stuff to wear.
Yes.
Because it's, you don't really have those as much.
Yeah.
We're donating ours to a local hospital and
For a silver award.
yeah, for a silver award. We're Girl Scouts.
So we recommend something this you could do for your silver award if you're a fellow Girl Scout out there.
Hello. Girl Scout love. And yeah. Bye, fellow crafters.
Have fun! Okay. Now we are going to tell you how to put the silver award if you want to do that.
Or if you
Let's
just
go!
have no, Bella. Or if you just have baby.
Okay, fine. If you have a... Come on, Julie. Okay.
Bella's threading her needle. If this video is all over the place, please forgive us. This is one of our first videos.
Julie, you don't say that.